Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There's no reason not to follow your heart.
In a world that constantly pushes us to accumulate more, whether it's success, wealth, or even approval, it's easy to get trapped in the fear of loss. Steve Jobs reminds us that we are, in essence, already naked. There's nothing to lose when we realize life is finite. When we embrace this truth, the fear of failure fades, and what's left is the courage to follow our hearts. It's a profound call to strip away the distractions and live for what truly matters. It's not about what we might lose, but what we can still give.
Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it.
Work is more than just a means of survival. It's an expression of who we are. Steve Jobs urges us to seek work that fills our soul, not just our wallets. After all, we spend most of our lives working. Shouldn't that time be spent doing something we love? When you find that one thing that makes your heart race, you'll know. It's not about settling for something that's good enough. It's about relentlessly pursuing what makes you come alive, because only then will you create something truly extraordinary.
Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
The world is filled with opinions, many loud, often conflicting. But Jobs reminds us that the most important voice is the one inside. It's easy to be swayed by what others think we should do, but deep down, we know what path feels right. Don't let the chorus of others drown out your inner melody. Trust that quiet inner voice. It's often wiser than the collective noise surrounding us. It's a reminder that true fulfillment comes from living authentically, not conforming to external expectations.
Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected.
Excellence isn't a buzzword, it's a way of life. Jobs challenges us to become a yardstick of quality, to set a standard so high that it elevates those around us. This isn't easy. Most people are content with average, but greatness isn't born from mediocrity. It's born from environments that push us to go beyond what's comfortable. By expecting excellence from ourselves and others, we create a culture of innovation and possibility. It's not about perfection, but a relentless pursuit of better.
I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance.
Success often looks glamorous from the outside, but beneath the surface is a core of unyielding perseverance. Jobs highlights that half the battle of success is simply refusing to give up. The journey is full of roadblocks, and many give up at the first sign of failure. But it's those who keep pushing, who adapt, who learn from every setback, that ultimately achieve greatness. Perseverance is not just a trait. It's the dividing line between those who dream and those who make those dreams a reality.
People think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas that there are. You have to pick carefully.
We often think focus means knowing what to say yes to, but Steve Jobs challenges this notion. True focus is knowing when to say no. It's about resisting the temptation of every shiny opportunity and honing in on the few things that truly matter. In a world overflowing with good ideas, success comes from the ability to filter out the distractions. It's not about doing more, but about doing what's essential with precision and excellence. Saying no isn't limiting, it's liberating.
We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here?
We all want to leave our mark on the world, but few embrace this calling as Jobs did. His belief that we are here to put a dent in the universe serves as a reminder that life is not about playing small. It's about aiming to create something that will outlast us, something that matters. Whether in business, art, or relationships, we each have the potential to impact the world in ways we can't even imagine. The question isn't if we can, but if we dare to. Why else are we here, if not to make a difference?